Hi guys, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to redo the tutu video. The test video I just did seemed like it came out pretty good. So we're going to have a few of these test videos just until I kind of get it figured out. Obviously, number one, we figured out last night, I cannot do it at night when the neighborhood's home because everybody uses too much internet. Number two, I can't watch the live stream at the same time on my laptop because I think that pulls too much. So I will have to figure out how to maybe use like my daughter's phone or something to be able to watch it and talk to you guys at the same time using like the cell phone provider's internet. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let me move my chair out of the way. We're gonna recreate the tutu that I made yesterday. Okay, so we're going to recreate the tutu that I made yesterday. And so we're going to try this again, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything comes out clear. So what I'm going to do is, so let me go over the things that you need. So, and like I said, I cannot see what you're saying in chat at all. So just kind of talk amongst yourselves there. And I will try to figure out something for that later. So if anybody comes in after, try to let them know in case they're wondering. Okay, so what you need is tulle. And I get mine from Walmart in these little rolls like this because this is like 25 yards and it's like $1.97. Now the glitter one, I believe, comes in like 12 yards compared to this one. So it comes with a little bit less, but it still was enough. And I purchased one of each color. So you have, hopefully you can see all these in one. You have purple, pink glitter, blue glitter, a light teal looking color. Also, I have these here so I kind of know where I'm recording. So that's what those are there for. So you need your tulle. So I have 5 different colors. The gold glitter one, you only need just a little bit because I do 3 strips for to represent the unicorn, because this is unicorn colors. But you could do whatever colors you're doing. So basically I have 5 colors here, and then I have a piece of cardboard like this that's going to be bigger than my elastic, so I can wrap it around. You'll see that in a minute. I have the tape here to kind of make it sturdier as it was not working so great yesterday. And then I cut a piece of cardboard 6 inches because I'm going to want my tutu to be like around 6 inches. So what I do is I cut my cardboard and we're going to wrap. You're going to see how I'm going to do that. So I've got a 6-inch piece of cardboard, but depending on the size of what you're wanting for how old the kid is, this is for a 13-year-old, just so you kind of know. And it could have been a little bit longer, but we just wanted it for Spirit Week at school. So this worked out perfectly. So yes, when you tie the knot, you're going to lose about 1 inch. So just remember that. So whatever length you want it to be, just remember that's the length. And then when you wrap it, it's going to double. So basically we have, let me show you real quick. So basically you have 12-inch sheets here once we do this. Okay. So we have, let me go over it again here. So we have our 5 rolls of tutu color. So the tulle. And then we need a pair of scissors, our cardboard pieces. You need a piece of elastic. I've cut mine. I just measured around my daughter's waist like this. And I kind of pulled it a little bit tighter because you want it to kind of stretch a little bit. So I pulled it around her waist and then come over enough like this. Hopefully this is all in frame. I came over it enough like this. So that way when you're going to sew, you're going to lose 1 inch on each side here. So you're going to sew down here. If you have a sewing machine, you want to stitch right down this side and stitch right down this side. So if you're going to make these for sale, you definitely want to do that. But today I'm going to do mine with needle and thread. So that way to show you like a quick, and that way if somebody don't have a sewing machine. So we're going to use needle and thread to put ours together. So like I said, I've cut this 24 inches long, but just measure around your child's waist. And just remember you want it to be a little bit tighter because you want it to stretch. Okay. So let me go ahead and show you. So the basic things you need the tulle, the cardboard, scissors, and you need your elastic, a needle and thread, or your sewing machine. And I think that's it. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started. Let me make sure this is in frame. And I really hope this is coming in clear. Fingers crossed. But obviously, I know I can't do this in the evening. I really want to figure this out, like I've said, because when I go to do my quilt videos, I don't want to have to cut out so much because I have to edit down and I lose so much stuff. So you're just kind of weaving this in and out. So I just kind of weaved it in and out. I was talking while I was doing that, but you'll see me on the next one. And I'm going to pull it all the way down here. And then I'm going to come in the middle So I just kind of make it extra secure. I'm just weaving in and out. I'm trying to bring this up as close as it is so you guys can see maybe. I'm just weaving in and out a couple of times. And I use my counter chop, something hard to push it through. So if you see me doing that, just to help me push it through because it's such a thick material. And then we're going to pull it through like that. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and do one more. So I'm going to come down this side, just weaving in and out. Like I said, if you have a sewing machine, you can just stitch right down there, especially if you're going to sell these. But if you're just making a quick one, you can do it like this. But these are for Spirit Week for my daughter. It was twin day for her and her best friend, and they were dressed up as like unicorns. I accidentally deleted the video yesterday of the, and then now I'm just going to knot it off. So I just kind of pick up a little piece. This is how I've always done it. I just pick up a little piece here, and then I'm going to come back through the loop and pull tight. And of course, I'm going to knot that up. So I need to fix that really quick. I accidentally deleted the video where I did the iron on yesterday. So I'm really sad about that because that was multiple layers. I was trying to figure out what was going on last night and accidentally deleted. All right. So I've actually knotted mine up here. I don't know what I did, honestly. I made a mess of it. It's all right. So just to proceed forward. So I do that twice just to kind of secure it. And I come back through. Hopefully you guys can see this. I come back through the loop and there. Okay. So I'm just making sure it's going to be secure enough to hold through. And I'm going to trim that off. And I'm going to go ahead and trim the tail over here. I'm not going to trim whatever that is. And then you can just kind of flip this around that way. That's on the inside and this is the outside. So there it is. So there is our elastic. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to take our cardboard. And hopefully this is going to hold up because it was losing its shape. So I'm going to wrap my cardboard here. Okay. And so I'm going to have to kind of work in this area here. Okay. So I wrap my cardboard. So you see how it's kind of pulled like bigger. So that way I can work like this. Now I'm going to show you how we're going to cut the material. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our piece of cardboard. So it's 6 inches. And you can see I kind of rough cutted it here. It's not really straight. It doesn't matter. No big deal. So let's first take our gold because we need some more. And I only need a few sheets of this. Also, you'll see when I do the tutu, I layer this in 3 because you want it to be more fuller. If you want it to look fuller, you want to do more layers. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. So you're just going to keep wrapping the board like this. Now, for the other rolls, for all these colors, you want to do it until the roll runs completely out. But for this gold, I don't need very much of it. So what I'm going to do is once I get to this point, I'm going to stop. I'm going to cut it off right here at the end, just like this. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is the side that I cut it on, I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to cut right along the edge. So I'm just going to cut just like this. So just like that. All right. That's going to be trash. Okay. So there is our pieces. And hopefully I will have enough of that. Let me count them really quick because I do 3. So 1, 2, 3, because you have 3 layers. 3. Then we have, I should have 9 pieces of this. 1, 2, 3. Yep. That's perfect. So there is our gold. I'm going to set it aside. And now we're going to move on to the next one. So I need to, I'm going to do some of this teal looking color here. Well, actually the purple since I already have it open. So we're going to do some of the purple. So once again, you're going to take your piece of cardboard and you're going to, you're just going to keep wrapping it just like this. So just kind of hold that down just a little bit. And just keep wrapping, wrapping, wrapping. And it does help to pull the end caps off of these. Makes it a lot smoother. Just wrap, wrap, wrap. And it don't have to be real perfect or anything. So just keep wrapping. Now, like I said, if you're starting to do a tutu, you really want to undo this entire roll. So you just keep wrapping until it completely ran out. But since I did 2 tutus last night, I have some extras. So I'm only going to do about half of it, and I'll stop. And then if I need more, I'll come back and cut it. But if you're just starting and you're doing a whole tutu, you probably just want to undo the whole entire roll. And it doesn't take very long for each one. Hopefully this video is coming in clear this time, guys. If not, it's no big deal. What I'll do is I'll do another one, and I will just record it normal and edit it and get it uploaded. I'm just hoping to be able to do these live videos. So like, for example, this video was 30 minutes last night, start to finish. And I would like to be able to leave the whole 30 minutes and not have to edit it down to 15 minutes. The software that I'm using it will not let me upload anything above 15 minutes. And so I need to find a new editing software. Hopefully this has been in frame. I'm going to do just like that, because like I said, I had some left over from last night, so I'm just kind of cutting that edge off here. Well, maybe. There. So, like I said, this is the end that I stopped on, so I'm going to come and cut on this side here. So I'm just going to pull it up, making sure I'm grabbing everything. I just come as close as I can to the edge. And I'm using my Tim Holtz scissors. I like it for this. It really can just get it all. And I've had these same scissors for years. Probably when they first came out. So let's say maybe 7 years ago. I've had them for a long time. All right. So there's that. And then I'm going to put this on my stack over here. And all we have to do is, hold on, I've got technical difficulties with a piece of tool here. We're not wanting to stay where it belongs. Okay. So let me go ahead and do this teal looking color. And I've got to open this one up. And I don't think these have like a brand name on them or anything. So they just say Walmart store. So it's just Walmart brand. If you get them from Hobby Lobby, they have like 50% off and stuff. And I think they're bigger rolls. But I don't know. I can't remember the price of it. I used to make these when my kids were younger, and I haven't made them in a long time. But like I said, it's Spirit Week. These are fun just to make for like the kids for, school, or, little birthday parties for your little nieces or grandkids or your own kids or whatever. But, yeah, it's a super easy, quick gift. So, and like I did that iron on to that shirt. But now I'm going to have to redo that. I cannot believe I deleted it last night. And then also, like I said, again, to pull these off, it makes it a little bit smoother. They just pop right off. And keep going. And let me tell you what, if you get the ones with the glitter, you are going to have glitter everywhere. I woke up this morning, I swept and swept last night, and I'm telling you, I had heels of glitter. Like you took an entire container, not the small containers, a big container, and just spilled it. And I woke up this morning, and there is literally my entire kitchen floor is just still covered in it. And then I guess where my daughter was sitting on the chair this morning on the recliner, waiting for the bus and her tutu, all over the recliner. It's everywhere. So be prepared for the glitter. But this will be cute for Halloween too. Like, I think this would be good for the troll colors here. Or even the Halloween colors. You can get the orange, black, purple. But I know there's tons and tons of these videos on YouTube. But this is just how I make it. And I think it's, pretty quick. So, and also on that elastic, you see I've got the bigger bands. You could always get the smaller one for babies. So let's see. We're almost done with this one. Okay. There we go. I'm going to stop right there. maybe. Let's see. There we go. And we're going to just cut right down the side of it. And I just cut these pieces of cardboard off of a box I had out there in my junk room. So there we go. There. All right. And I'm probably going to run out of the blue and the pink when I'm going all the way around, but that's all right. I'll just do more of the other colors. It's no big deal. So there is our piece of cardboard. So now we are ready to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to do like I did last night, because obviously that tape is not going to hold up. I'm going to lay this back on top here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that's in frame. I'm going to move my colors out of the way. That way I can be able to grab them easy. And I'm going to lay this up here kind of so I can remember where I need to keep my board. So it's in frame. Move my glitter over there. Move my teal color over here. I feel like I'm eating glitter. All right, there's that. What I'm going to do really quick, I thought about is my daughter's phone is here. Let me see if I can get on it. Probably not. This is a different one, and she probably has some sort of, let's see. Who knows? She probably has some sort of thing I don't know how to get into. Nope, that's not going to work. Let me try. Nope, her phone's dead. Okay, I can't do that. I was going to try to see if I couldn't get on her phone to use her internet to look this up, but I don't know her code because she just recently changed her that little finger thing, whatever that is. Okay, moving on. So here we go. So I tried. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start with our first color, and I'm going to start with this teal color here. And what you're going to do is you're going to get 3 sheets. 1, 2, 3. And if you're just joining me, I cannot see the comments. So here we go. So what you're going to do is you're going to make your line. So you're going to make a hoop here, and you're going to go up underneath your elastic, and you're going to bring it in. So then I kind of push it down, I flip it over, and there it is, just like that. So let me scoot this down a little bit. Okay, so there's our teal color, and then I think I did the pink. I'm going to do 2 pieces of the pink this time since I don't have so much. But the pink one with the glitter are thicker, so you could get away with just doing 2 of these. Last night I did 3, but since I only have so much, I'm going to show you. So I did 2. So on the other one, I'm doing 3, 2 on the glitter, because they are way thicker. So you'll notice they're a little bit harder to work with. Scoot it closer, and there it is. And my lighting's probably off. Let me turn on my light thing over here. Let's see if that don't work. All right. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. I am switching my lights. Maybe to give me a little bit of light over here so you guys can see a little better. Let me see. Now that should be a little better. Okay, here we go. So moving on to the next. So there you go. You just kind of flip it out there, scoot it closer. Then I'm going to do the blue glitter. Same thing. I'm only going to do 2 since, hold on, a piece of my tail moved over there. I'm only going to do 2 since we don't have so much of it. But you can do 3. So we're creating our line. I make my little hoop here. Stick it underneath fabric. Make sure you keep this cardboard thing this direction the entire time, because if not, you're going to end up having your little hoop things backwards. So you want to keep it the same direction at all times. Don't try to flip this and do it that way, if that makes sense, because if not, then you're going to mess up. Okay, so now we're on our purple color here. So we got 3, and we're going to pop this right in here. And you just keep going, making your little, and then flipping it around, just like that. So you can see it starting to come together there. Now we're going to do the teal. Here we go, and you got your 3 pieces. We're making a line, and don't worry about having them perfectly straight together or anything like that. So make a little hoop, go underneath, bring your stuff in the hole, and flip it around, and just keep kind of scooting them closer together. Try not to tug real hard or you're going to stretch your elastic out. Okay, so now we're back at the pink. Okay, get your little thing here, and we're going to pull it through the hole and flip it around. There we go. And back to blue. I'm just going to keep repeating my steps here because that's just me talking to myself. So I'm basically, since I can't see live, I mean the chat or anything, I'm basically recording like if I was recording by myself, but I don't have to edit anything out. So see how this one's a little shorter than that one, and it's fine. So just kind of scoot it down just a little bit. And then what color are we on? Purple. 1, 2, 3. So here's our pieces of, and you could even use like your cutting mat or something, like a smaller cutting mat. As long as it's bigger than your piece of elastic, you could always wrap it around something like that and scoot it down. I'm going to try to, like I did last night, I'm going to use my little dog treats here to hold down this corner. Hopefully everything's still in frame. Let me double check this, guys. I have my camera up above, so I'm going to climb back on the chair, make sure everybody can see it. I'm just really hoping this is coming in clear. All right. So now we are on, let's see, the teal color. 1, 2, 3. Making our hoop, making our circle, and putting it in. And then once we get this full, I'm going to show you what we're going to do the other side. So there we go. And then we got, I believe we're on the pink. So 2 pieces of the pink, making our line, and making your circle, popping it in over here, and there we go. So there's that. Now let's see, we're on blue, and like I said last night, it was so funny when I was doing this video before. You're repeating yourself over and over. You think you'd remember what color's next, but that's not me. Okay, so I'm making my line, making my little circle here. I'm kind of bring this down here, so make sure I'm in frame. And bring this down, flip it around. There we go. Just like that. Now, let's see, we've got pink, nope, hold on, purple. Well, I'm going to do this a little bit different than last night, moving my thing. So we're going to do straight, making it, putting our hole, popping it in here, pulling it through. All right, there we go. Now what I'm going to do to make it a little easier, instead of, what you're going to do is, well, I guess not. So you just start to kind of move it down a little bit. So you just kind of bring it down just like that. But I'm going to bring it down as far as I can. Hold on. I'm going to take it off the cardboard. So I'm going to take it about halfway like this. And I'm going to pop it back on. And our board's going to want to bend, but we'll get it held down. Just like that, and kind of put it right there on the side. We're going to put this back down here in that corner. Put our dog treats here. There. Make sure my Tim holds it in place. Make sure we are in frame. Just like that'll work. Okay. So now we're back at the teal. That's how you get it flipped over. There we go. Once I get this video up, you could always fast forward a little towards the end, so you're not watching me do it over and over, just to see how it gets finished. And instead of elastic, you could always use ribbon and tie a bow off. Just make sure you kind of measure, like I said. There you go. And then making sure this stays in frame. Okay, and then pink. We need 2 pieces of our pink. Straight line. Making a hoop underneath the fabric. And flip it around. There you go. And then now we're at the blue again. I think I'm fixing to run out of the blue. We got a couple more rounds. Maybe we'll make it straight. Making a hoop. And then you go underneath, pulling it through. All right. And we are on purple. 1, 2, 3. So making a line, making a circle, going underneath, pulling it through, flipping it around, pulling it over. Okay, what do we till? 1, 2, 3. Now, whenever I go to put my gold pieces in, I want to make sure that it lands between, see how I'm putting the till in right now? I want to make sure it's going to land between these two colors. That way it's not up against another glitter because the gold is glitter. So I want to make sure it's going to land between these two colors. You'll see that in just a second. I'll make sure we're all still, okay. Back at pink, we need 2 of those. There we go. Here we go. So here's our 2 pieces. We're going to swoop it around, put a circle. And I want to thank you guys so much that I'm over 1,000 subscribers now. I'm so excited. Our channel is growing, and I just can't wait to see where it's going to go. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and, you know, like we are always trying to find something to do with our time. Like to give us our own purpose, and I feel like this is it's something that's mine. So I thank you guys so much for being here and supporting me. And it means a lot. Okay, so here's the blue. We're pulling it down, flipping it over, and pulling it over. Now, now that I'm getting over here, I'm going to pull it off one more time, just so I can have all this on the top. So I'm going to get this underneath here and pull it down just like so. There we go. Now, we're going to make sure this is held down, just like that. All right. Now, this is all we have left. I'm just making sure that we're in frame before I continue on. Okay, so we're at the blue, and after the blue is the purple. So we've got to have 3 of these pieces. 1, 2, 3. And once again, like I said, I cannot see your guys' comments. I will figure that out some point in time. So here is our purple. Actually, that's going to be in my way. Get your hole, bring it through, pull down, flip over, scoot down. There we go. Purple, and then I believe I'm back at the teal. All right, we got to have our 3 pieces of that. Making a straight line, making a hole, bringing it through the hole, pulling it tight, flipping it around, scooting it down. And then I believe we are back at the pink. We need 2 pieces of the pink, just like this. We're going to do this, bring it around, bring it over. Like I said, again, be very careful pulling on it like that. You don't want to stretch out your elastic. And we are at our blue, and this is going to be my last set of blue here, so I'll have to make my gold soon. So making our straight line, making our hoop, bringing it over, bringing it through. All right, bringing it around. There it is. All right, so now what we're going to do is purple. Okay, so I'm on purple. Let me go ahead and think back here really quick. First of all, let me see. We're going to take 2 pieces of pink because I'm going to come over here on the, wait, no, what was before that? Nope, purple. So actually, I'm going to take 3 pieces of purple. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Just getting ready for my gold to come in. So taking my 3 pieces of purple, and I'm going to put it here because that's actually what would be in front of this teal color. So we take our purple, make our hole, bring it through the hole, kind of pull it, flip it around, and pull it down. All right. So now the next thing that would be before the purple would be the blue that I ran out of. So that's right. So we have blue. Now we're back at purple on this side. And take out 3 pieces of purple again. Wait a minute. All right. So we're almost done here. So taking our 3 pieces of purple, and I am going to make a hoop, take our hole, put it under the elastic, pull it through, pull tight, flip it around, and pull it down. All right, so now we are there. Okay, so I'm going to need my teal color and then my pink, and then that should be it, and we are going to do the gold. So teal, we're going to straight, make a hole, pull it under, It's pretty quick to make. They don't take too long at all. So if you're in a hurry for a birthday party or something like that, super easy. Okay, and then the pink, and we're going to put in our gold. So this is the last part of these colors. So taking our pink, making it straight, making a hoop, putting it under, bringing it through, pulling tight, and squishing it down. All right, now with our gold. Here's our gold. So I'm going to kind of scoot this in the center just a little bit here like that. I'm going to put this here. All right, making sure we're in frame, and we are. Okay, so last pieces. So we're going to put in the gold. This is to represent the unicorn horn. So we're going to take 3 pieces to make it a little fuller, since I didn't have as much as the other one. So you can do 3 pieces or 2 pieces of this, because this one's thicker. Now on the other one that don't have the glitter, you could probably even go up to like 4 or 5 pieces of that. You can test it out, just however thick you want it to be. But don't try to just put 1 or something like that. It will not look good at all. Yeah, I remember when I first started making these years ago, I thought, oh, you know, I could make it last. No, that does not work. It doesn't work like that. All right. And then here is, and this would be the same concept. If you were using fabric, it'd be the same thing, except for you would just use, like, say 2 pieces of fabric at a time, and cut them in the same strips. You obviously wouldn't cut it the same on that. You just cut it in strips. And so it'd be the same concept. All right. And wait, I feel like I have too many. I'm going to do 4 pieces here since I have that little space. So this is to represent the unicorn horn. And we're going to make our hole. Bring it through. We're almost done, guys. And we get to see our final product. There it is. And I hope it's not blurry. I hope this video came in good this time. If not, I'm going to make it again. No big deal. Okay. So, but this time we won't do it live. So here we go. Hoop. Last one. Hoop. Bring it through the hole. Push it down. Bring it around. Just like so. Now you just take it right off your cardboard, and you can see all that glitter. Be careful not to splash that up on your face. And there it is. Look how cute that is. Isn't that adorable? But the more tulle that you use, the thicker that'll be. And you can just kind of sit here. Hopefully this isn't frame. You can take them and take the pieces and kind of pull them apart like this, you know, to kind of really fluff it out. So you can just kind of play with it like that. And let me get up here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So yeah, you just gonna you could take your pieces like that and just kind of fluff it out to make it real fluffy. So there it is. And the more that you would use, like I said, on the pieces. So say, let's see, for example, this is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's 5 pieces. So if you did 5 pieces at a time, that's how much thicker that would look compared to that one. See what I mean? So the fuller, so that's 5 pieces. So the more, it would just take you probably 2 little rolls of that compared to the 1. So you'll kind of know how much you need. But there it is. There's the super cute tutu. I hope this helps somebody. Hopefully the video came out super clear. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.